Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the inspirational ladynoble365 tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. And I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It's not the final rule. So let's have an empty cup so we can really see what's up. Be sure to tell a family, friend, a foe, or to come on over and subscribe to the channel so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There is no space in this place for everyone to be notified, okay? Give a thumbs up if this reading resonates for you. This is a general read, not a personal read. Take what resonates. Once again, leave the rest, okay? There could be signs and synchronicities in this read. There could be a message in here for you or someone around you. The energy, the time is fluid, past, present, or future. Next week, tomorrow, next hour, next minute, okay? But thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being a friend. These are some big cards. So, collective, we're starting off with the energy of the Six of Swords, and I'm holding the Six of Swords sideways. And so the Six of Swords in the upright represents moving forward to a smoother situation. It represents movement, a change, being in a situation where you are supported or you feel supported. So maybe currently, collective, you're in a situation where you don't feel supported or you don't feel confident. This could be a living situation. And I'm holding it sideways because I'm getting the energy of you could be in limbo. One part of you is like, yes, I can do this. I'm going to make preparations to get out of this living situation, this relationship. This could be a job. This could also be a friend group. Maybe you're connected to some kind of organization or social group and you're no longer in agreement. And the other part of you, you're very focused on the hypotheticals. If I choose to leave this connection, this relationship, this job, etc., what if? So it's like you're in limbo on whether or not it's possible for you to actually move on to a situation of more peace, more stability, more harmony in your life. Right now, collective, you're just not happy or satisfied for one reason or another. This could be simply if it's a relationship, maybe you feel that you and your spouse are growing apart. Maybe you're trying to find some harmony. Maybe you're trying to, I'm picking up for someone, you feel like your partner is distant. Maybe they're not as romantic or considerate as they used to be. Okay. If this is a job, maybe you feel you're unappreciated. They're not showing their appreciation for you. You could be the type of employee, if there's call offs or they're short, they call you, you're likely to come in on your off days. You could have good attendance. You feel unappreciated in your workplace. If this is a group social setting you're connected to, you could also feel that you're not being appreciated as well. You're just feeling very discontent at this time. You're not satisfied with what's going on in your relationships, in your life. This could also be a living situation. Maybe you're not getting along with family members. Someone could live in a household where there's several other family members, and maybe you clash a lot, and you're ready for peace. You're ready to have your own as well. And Spirit is saying, if you desire that, it is possible. So I'm going to turn it into upright because it is possible. If you're desiring to have your own living space, regardless of what you hear and you're seeing on the media about the economy, it's possible for you to do that. If you're desiring new employment, it is possible. If you're desiring to leave an unhealthy relationship, it is possible, okay? Excuse me. So you want to be mindful of, assuming the worst or telling yourself that you can't do something. Because Spirit is saying it is clear, it is possible for you to make these changes in your life so that you'll be at peace, or you'll feel content with yourself. You've been at a tug of war with the Ace of Wands when it comes to you becoming happy, when it comes to you being more emotionally stable, okay? You are outgrowing collective. You are outgrowing the connections that you are in, whether this is friendship, romantic partnership. This could be your husband, your wife. This could be coworkers on your job. This could be family as well. You're outgrowing the connections in your life. And so there's no need for you to panic and be so hard on yourself. Give yourself grace. You could be having a spiritual awakening at this time, and you're being spiritually nudged to acknowledge that it is time for a change. So if you're having a energy of feeling like things just aren't going the way you desire, or they're not working out the way you would like them to, I'm talking to someone who is having a lot of energy of conflict or toxicity around them. Maybe there's people in your household arguing, disagreeing a lot, and it's starting to get on your nerves. Okay, it could stress you out, overwhelm you, so you're desiring your own place. I'm picking that up. Someone wants their own place. Like I got to get out of here. I've been in Big Mama house or Auntie in them house too long. I got to get my own and get away from this arguing. Okay, you're desiring more peace, and there's nothing wrong with that. This peace that you desire, it is obtainable, and you don't have to be at a tug of war with yourself about whether or not you can do it. Spirit is saying that you can, and for you to make a plan. If it's saving money, start saving. If it's looking, just start looking. The goal is for you to make a plan, stick to it, and don't give up. That's how you get results. They're telling me to repeat it. Collective. If you are desiring to move and get your own place, because the person I'm talking to is becoming very fed up and stressed with the toxicity, with the disagreements, and the spats that are taking place in your home. But you're not the head of the household, so really it's not much you can say. Spirit is saying, do what it needs to be done. If it's saving money, start saving. Make no excuses. Put to the side what you can and keep saving. Don't stop. Okay? I don't care if you get your check and you got $30 left. So what? Put it to the side and don't stop. Okay? When it comes to searching for a place, someone needs to really hear this. Keep looking until you find what you desire and don't stop. The goal is to not throw in the towel on yourself. This right here is an illusion. You don't have to be at a tug of war with yourself when it comes to your happiness. Anything that you desire, that you want to change, overcome, leave, separate, heal from, obtain, you're fully capable and able. You don't have to be at a tug of war. This is an illusion, and this is in your mind. We're going to turn it into upright. That is the Ace of Wands. Okay, that is manifestation. And that is also you being passionate and having inspiration about meeting your goals in your life and letting nothing get in the way. Not even negative thinking telling you what you can't do, or it's not enough, or they say the economy is this, so I ain't gonna move right now. This ain't the time because the news said this ain't a good time to move. Because no. You are feeding yourself fears when you go off of what somebody else is talking about. If you are stressed, under pressure, not happy, and you are desiring change, the only person you need to confide in is God. And listen and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Prayers are always being answered 24/7 on many levels. Prayers are always being answered. Listen to God, take it to God. Okay? There ain't nothing that God can do. It's not a mountain that can't be moved. Don't listen to that. I'm picking up maybe there's people around you discouraging you, giving you discouraging seeds of doubt, telling you what you can't do because of what they heard or what's on the news and inflation, all that blah, 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 blah. If I was you, Spirit is saying, save your money, keep looking, you will find a place. Okay? Okay, because I'm picking up that you come home from work or from school. You could also go to work and you could be in school at the same time. And maybe you want to take a nap or get some rest. But the household that you're in is just consistent noise. There's always something going on. Okay. You appreciate having a place to stay, but you're just ready to leave the argument, the toxicity, the drama behind. Maybe visit them on the weekend, once you move out, okay? So trust the process, like the magician. Trust the process. No negative thinking. You don't want to speak negatively over yourself, and keep your business to yourself, your plans, what you're saving, whoever you are, keep that to yourself. Do not go having conversations, oh, I'm saving. Do not go having conversations, oh, I'm looking for a place. Spirit wants you to do this in peace. Put in the applications, do what you have to do, and keep going, okay? There's something about wanting to manifest, but sharing your plans with people before it can even manifest. And then they have their energy on your goal, on your dream, on your outcome. It's like they're tainting your energy. Even when it comes to your love life, if this is a relationship that maybe things are in the negative right now, be mindful of sharing your business of what's going on in your relationship, in your household with other people. From sometimes we need someone to confide in. Make sure whatever you share with them, you don't care if they was to go back and tell it. Even if a person say, you can trust me, I ain't gonna tell nobody. Make sure whatever you're sharing, because sometimes we need people to confide in. Whatever you're sharing, you don't care, they go back and tell. Okay. So you're experiencing this because there's something about needing to be more private with your life, in your personal business, in your plans. Any progress or change that you're working on that's going to lead you to the Six of Swords, that's going to lead you to having a peace of mind, of being happy and balanced, keep those things to yourself regarding you and your children. We live in a world where people don't want to see other people happy, and just having their mere thoughts or their mouth speaking over what you have going on could possibly taint the situation. So stay determined with the Page of Pentacles, because new opportunity wants to meet you when it comes to your career, when it comes to your love life, as well as you relocating and having your own place of peace. I'm picking up someone wants a place of peace. You want to get off work or get out of school and be able to study in peace. You're unable to even study at the house where you pay rent and live at, because there's always some kind of disagreement or a lot of people. This is a house with a lot of people, a lot of partying going on, a lot going on in this house. And so you figure your best bet is to get your own, as you should. Okay? And then you can be on your own throne, okay, and very confident, okay, and be able to relax, because that's a lot of pressure to live and pay rent somewhere, and you're in school. I'm picking up, and someone can't even study in the house that they live in. You have to even go to the library or find somewhere else, because it's that much noise. There's never any quiet time. You would have to, you can't even put earplugs in your ear or and try to study. Yeah. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up. Work hard at moving forward. Spirit wants you to work hard at moving forward with the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Work hard, collective, at moving forward towards progress in your life. Whatever you are desiring, new love, new employment, new living quarters, work hard at that. Don't work hard at quitting. Work hard at not giving up. Because there are plenty of options. And Spirit doesn't want you sleeping on those options or feeling like it's not possible and then looking back, with the shoulda, woulda, coulda theory, hanging over your head. I wonder what my life would have been like if I would have given myself a chance. And so they're trying to get your attention. You could be having signs and synchronicities in your dream state where your spirit guide is trying to let you know about all these cups and these options. Okay? They want to let you know that this is a lie. You are not depleted. You are not lost. It is not the end. It is the beginning, but you have to allow it to be. That means be consistent and persistent with meeting your goals. Okay? And so the wheel of fortune is here and it's turning in your favor. But your ancestors are saying clearly in this read, we're doing our portion. We see you and we hear you, but we need you to do your portion while you're there on planet Earth. We need you to do what you can do in the physical. We're moving things around. And sometimes things take time, such as if you're looking for a place to live, you may get a lot of rejections. Don't become discouraged. You're being rejected so you can be redirected. And sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of times, the divine and our spirit guides can see in spaces and places that the human eyes, some of the human eyes, have not been privy to see. And so things are being moved around and orchestrated to protect you. Maybe there's a certain place. I'll give you a good example. Maybe there's a certain place that you've been manifesting to have your own, and you could have been visualizing, manifesting what you wanted to look like, what area you wanted to be in, what price range you want, what kind of amenities or features you want this place to have. I'm thinking of someone who's trying to manifest a condo, an apartment, or maybe a 2 bedroom. But either way, they're trying to assist you to receive what you're hoping and praying for. But what better way for source and your spirit team to do this than to allow rejection into your lives? Just because you hear a no doesn't mean that you'll never hear a yes. Sometimes maybe the place that you're trying to manifest is available, but they have to give the person that's in it time to move out. There are many reasons, collective. Be patient with yourself and remain optimistic about your present as well as your future, because there are many reasons why things slow down, why things go silent and quiet. And when things are silent and quiet, it's actually the reciprocal. In other dimensions, in other realms, there's a lot of action taking place. Things are being orchestrated and moved around to help you and to help you meet your goals and assist you for your highest good. So if the place that you wanted, or maybe it's a condo, I'm getting an apartment or condo, but you're desiring a nice place, and there's nothing wrong with that. It is obtainable. It is possible. But they need you to not give up. As I mentioned for the third time, here we go. Keep saving your money, keep looking, don't give up. I don't care how frustrated you get, because once you find your place, you're going to be very happy that you didn't give up. You're going to say, this is exactly what I wanted, and start crying and shaking your keys. I got my keys in my place. Ah. So sometimes that rejection has to pop up. Sometimes things will get quiet. Sometimes things will slow down. That's because the divine and your ancestors are working it out for you. But they're saying they want you, collective, to do your job here on planet Earth. You do have a say-so and control of how this life will go for you. You do have a say-so and some control of how this life will go for you. So if it is peace that you desire, a peace of mind, peace and tranquility, a place of your own, that is obtainable. That is obtainable. A healthy relationship, where there's reciprocity and respect and passion and romance, that is obtainable for you. It's not far-fetched. It's all about, in general, collective, and I'm speaking to all of us when I say this, doing the work that is necessary. We can do all the prayer, but faith without works we know is dead. We have to do our portion while we're here on planet Earth. We have to do our part, and nothing's going to happen overnight, and things take time. So specifically, someone is manifesting a particular place and area they want to live in, and it is possible, and it is available. But I just gave you the example. Think about this. Maybe they're about to move out. People, when they're leaving, even when they give a notice and leave the right way, we're not talking about eviction. There's time. Maybe they just need time to get out. And then once they get out, the people can clean the place up and put the ad somewhere so that you can see it. Or hear, either you're going to see this for rent sign or leasing office sign, or you could hear about this through word of mouth. A total stranger, someone you don't even know. That's how good God is, can come give you information on what you're looking for. You could be saying, I'm going to get me a bag of chips from the store. And while you in line, somebody talking about, oh, they got a place and somebody just moved out. And the description of it is everything that you're trying to manifest. A total stranger. So just because things don't arrive and happen the way you desire or you're expecting it to be, doesn't mean it's not happening. Everything has its own divine purpose and timing of when and how it will arrive and unfold. So don't block the blessing by wanting to give up on the spiritual lesson. I had to say it because it rhymed, even this time. This concludes the read. Later.